Virtua Fighter 4. And today is Kage Day. That means obviously you have to use the shoulder buttons here to ninja up this menu a little bit. If I can very slowly scroll. Gotta be some Kage in here somewhere. There's one. Oh, I like big face, big mask. All right. Yeah. Now I know I have a Kage. Because I played him a little in Kumite. I didn't look and see what level it said there. What rank, I mean. Oh yeah, I made him in funky colors. Poofers, second Q. Alright. So that means 2 promotions and I could unlock the Virtua Fighter 1 style model for him. That would be fun. But before I can play a little Kumite, I have to actually learn how to play him a little bit, and that means command training. I finally am going to do for Kage. Trial is a tutorial style thing to do command training. Or training command, as the screen title would make it look like. Ah, the scenic training room. So gray, so brown, so industrial. Donkin. My blue sleeves. You can mix colors with Kage's costume in kind of funny ways, because like his sleeves take a different color. You can set a different color than his the torso of his upper ninja thing. Anyway, okay. One thing that's interesting to compare between this and 5 is that there's a timer running in 4 in the lower right there, and in 5, if you do the regular command training, I don't think there is a timer running, but 5 has if you go to the command training menu by hitting start in 5, you'll see at the bottom of the command training menu list an option that says time attack, and it's actually command time attack, so it's just command training but with a timer, and it like saves your best time basically. I don't think 4 actually saves your best time. I could be wrong. I haven't actually tried to look that up, but anyway, I haven't done command training with Kage here before, so there wouldn't be a top time save to display. Anyway, I'm obviously wasting time. Oh, my timer! Okay. I did it! Not really. Ah! In 5, select resets the... Oh, I guess it did reset. It just took 2 hits. Alright. Resets the positions of the characters. Punch, 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 and back kick. Why do I... Oh, well. Cool. Is there a faster way to... hit start, too. Hold P to go into Jumanji stance. Isn't that a movie with animals or something? Oh, I'm in Jumanji stance. Am I gonna summon an elephant? I'm making stupid jokes, I'm sorry. Okay. Cool. Cool. I don't want to go into Jumanji stance. It's kind of a pain in the booty. An uppercut move. It's a Street Fighter uppercut motion. What the uppercut? Oh, well shoot, he's got a Street Fighter uppercut. I didn't know that. That's pretty neat. Yeah. Wow. Wait, where does that hit high? Oh, it hits mid, so you could even hit a crouching character with that. Maybe not. Well, I mean, in theory, mid hits hit crouching characters, and the crouching characters can't block them, because they would kind of hit them in the head. So in theory, it should hit a crouching character in the head. Pretty sweet. Alright, oh, I can combo this with a kick. Sweet. Oh, I held P. I'm in Jumanji stance. I don't like it. Okay. I just got to uppercut some more. No, I can't uppercut. I screwed up my input. Wow. That seems comboable. Oh, super comboable. Wow. Blah blah. Wow, so just down forward punch, and then just punch, and whatever you want to do, basically. Yeah, that's sweet. If I'm crouching, I can go another kind of launcher. But it bounces so far away. Oh. I wonder if it does set you up far away. Cool. Yeah, that move, I don't know if I ever tried it in 4, but in 5, it's pretty ridiculous. I think because, like, almost every other character, their running or their forward kick move is a jump attack. But Kage's is a slide, and hits low, and it, in 5, I didn't even know I don't think I did it, I tried it in 4, but in 5, the AI can't really block it. I think they just aren't programmed to know that somebody could do forward kick and hit low or something. I don't know, it's weird. Oh, that's, if you just do forward kick without holding, you get this weird slow sweep thing. You have to be pretty far back to be able to get to a run, I guess. Yeah. I think it probably works like that in 5, because I did notice sometimes I moved at different speeds when trying to do it. Quarter circle forward move, man. This Kage is like a Street Fighter character. I don't know. It's crazy. What? No. That's not it. Must be going up. Oh. Well, I've gotten like 3 different moves now. Just trying to do that. That's probably not going to be a move that I do in combat because it seems to be hard. Okay, that can be canceled. So you would cancel it by... Whoops. I didn't mean to do that. I wanted to cancel my... Cancel, I forget. Back. Oh. Do I hit guard? Oh, probably guard. No, too late maybe. Oh, I think that was it. Well, I don't know how that one missed. Okay, there. Just had to jam on guard a little bit more. That's a cool animation. Yeah, that's a pretty good knee. You'd be blocking down, then just bang. Big old combo. that hit? I must hit. Up. Oh, I can't do it now. That hits mid. Aye. Nope, I don't really like that move. I'm not sure what's good about that move. Like, why wouldn't I just do that? Which was a lot faster. Well, I don't know. It's an interesting move. It's a mid hit, so he's crouching in front of you. That's good. Dang! Gotta remember that one. Jeez. Hey, is nasty. Showing on you stance. It's like the slowest. I suppose it's probably hard to get away from anyway. Man, that one's cool. Down, punch, kick. Alright. Oh, there's a cartwheel. Oh, why can't I do it now? There we go. And now you cartwheel. Kick guard. Down kick guard. That's a high hit, I guess. Oh, that's a mid hit? Come on, that's a mid hit. What is wrong with this? So that would in theory hit a crouching character? I don't. Can I make him crouch? No. I don't need it. I don't. Get out. Get out. No. Circle, triangle, whatever. Okay. Oh man. I thought he only got ridiculous in 5, but he's pretty ridiculous in this. It's got pretty good range. Like, jeez, it's got really good range. Couldn't hit from here. Oh my gosh. Wow. Jeez. Okay, I gotta remember that one too. There's too many cool moves to remember. Kage, why are you so good? Oh, what was the, yeah, okay, down, punch kick. So... Oh. Forgot. Down-forward kick guard. Back out, back out. Okay. Jeez. Alright. That one does 38 damage. This one does 35 damage, yeah. This one, I always have trouble landing this type of one, though, because it seems like... There isn't much range, and you got to be standing here pretty much in neutral, so I feel very vulnerable while I'm trying to do it because you're right up in their face and they could just punch you or something. Anyway. Oh no. That's interesting. So I don't have the concept of what's it called, offensive moves in 4 where during evade, hitting all 3 buttons would move you very quickly, like around the back and closer to the opponent. I don't really like that stuff. It seems a little too abstract-y. I would rather just hit the opponent or something, which is what Kage does. So that's a better offensive. That's a more offensive move. I like that. Okay. Holy smokes. What's the range on this thing? Oh, he almost did it, I think. No. It's not quite as long range as it looks. That's pretty good, though. So he's got that. Jeez, and that's a low hit, so you... Actually, I wonder if it varies if I do it closer. No, it's always a low hit. Oh my gosh. So they would have to be crouching to block this. And, or you could do, no, that's kick guard. That, oh, it's so crazy. And what does this do? Oh, that's an escape move. Okay. That's interesting because forward cartwheel is just kick guard forward. But to do the backward cartwheel, you have to hit all three buttons. I wonder, it would have been kind of neater if they had forward kick guard and back kick guard be the forward and back cartwheel. Maybe they just didn't want people cartwheeling about that easily. What the heck? Okay, close, half circle forward. Oh, interesting. Oh, see, that's what I wanted for cartwheel, just forward, back. Oh, I could have done the next move. Oh, dang it. That was kick. I bet that's the next move I have to do. Well, what's the timing on this? Alright, one nice thing about 4 is command training. Unlike 5 and 5 Final Showdown, it will do a demo of every single move. Whereas in the later games, you can only demo certain moves. What? Well, I did not anticipate that happening. Okay. Well, that just makes the animation look broken. How? Oh man, that's weird. Don't make me do that. Oh no, I'm not gonna be able to do this. Then I have to do an uppercut, okay. Jeez. Oh, just one. Oh, it's not as hard as I thought. Oh, good. Oh, it is still hard though. For me. When do you... This is another timing issue. Yes, show me the timing. So you actually wait a split second, looks like. That on. That's actually a cool thing that they don't have in the later games, so this might help me. Let's turn number. If I do the demo, does it show me the numbers? Nope. Too bad. Alright, well hopefully the command advice thing will tell me what I'm doing wrong. Well, alright, I don't need it to. Oh, 2 buttons. I forget, I mean, I just did the same thing I did. It's some very fiddly command or timing thing, I guess. strong on the diagonal, holding the diagonal when you end, so... let's see, I think I'm doing it too soon. Oh, I'm doing punch and kick together, it wants them separate. I'm not going to be able to do this in a match because I'll be too nervous to do the buttonless input. And I should have done kick because that was it. Well, the advice thing is not kicking in. That was the problem. It doesn't have advice for all inputs or moves or something. Well, if I could actually get the uppercut in. That was it. It just seems like that just feels way too late. That's why I don't even. Oh, this is so weird. I don't want that. I can't do it. The other one somehow. Thing is, I don't know if I'm doing the input too late, too early, just wrong. I finally did it, and I was so surprised I didn't kick in time. And I don't even remember what my timing was. Try. I can't even do the move though, so that's definitely a problem. All out. Not getting a kick for it. See, I can't. Yeah, I gotta hold the diagonal better. Oh, I held the diagonal. So awkward. You turned my uppercut into a nightmare. There again, I just don't expect that to connect him. I don't know if that's... He's doing it much faster though, so I don't think that would count even if I had hit the... It's such a weird feeling move. Oh. See, yeah, that's not fast enough. Jeez. There isn't enough feedback for me on the roll. I hit kick and it did nothing. I swear. What the? What am I doing? I had it and I hit start instead of kick and then unpaused it, or I hit it twice and it Oh, I'm so mad. I'm so mad at myself. I can't get that timing regularly. I don't know what it is. I keep wanting to hit a button after that motion. I think my uppercut motion is a mess, and see, it's easy to do it just from nothing. So why? There's just a lack. There's some kind of window where you have to do it, and otherwise it just doesn't accept input. Now, I had a move like this in Final Showdown or 5. What I ended up finding was the problem. It just wouldn't accept input, and I found I had to go like a lot quicker or something. But I haven't been going that quick on the times it's worked. So it's just a narrow window. Why does it end with a low punch? Well, I'm about to give up on this because it's just too flaky or something. I mean, I've done it like 4 times or something, the punch part, but then I'm so surprised I just... I'll try rolling back, maybe that'll... Wait, so it would work. See, it's probably... I was just thinking, so I end the sweep forward, and then I go straight down. Not taking that input at all. So do I have to release and go to neutral? I guess I have in the times it's worked. That's what I was doing before, but... Come on. I wish it showed timing for this. When is he inputting the moves? He's obviously not waiting very long. And he's going faster than it seems like it would let me, so he must... There's almost no time at all between when he gets there and does the move, and goes into the uppercut. See, you do have to go pretty early. That's way too late. It's like a narrow... You go too early, it doesn't work. never work. I mean, one problem is that the whole uppercut motion is not easy to do when you're in your usual, well, I was going to say in your usual Virtua Fighter position on the controller, but on an arcade stick. I'm trying to do it as quickly as possible, but I don't think that's the answer. Because when it happened before, most of the time, I wasn't trying to go fast. My hand's getting tired. This is not a fun move to do over and over. God. No, I was hitting kick. You see me hitting kick. The timing on this is a huge pain in the rear. It just doesn't let you do inputs. If you input it any other time than the narrow window it wants, it just does nothing. Nothing happens. I can't do the uppercut on its own anyway. What the heck? Oh, and then I can't do the kick. So I'm hitting back directions. How do you do the kick? I thought I did this one before. In fact, I know I did. Oh. With a follow-up kick. Alright, I'm just not going to be able to use this in an actual match. It's too finicky. Okay, so, like, right at the apex? Oh, come on, I like being on that side. Where's the input? Probably like right away. No. Maybe you actually have to be over a target. Oh, it doesn't work so much of the time. Well, that's... So all the inputs on this move are really finicky. Oh my gosh. Alright, forget it. I don't care anymore. I don't need a demo on this one. Come on. Roll forward, roll back, punch. Then roll forward, punch. I don't like these moves at all. No, I'm not gonna do it. I'm not doing that. Oh my gosh. Not sure I like this Jumanji stance business. I can't, but we can't. Wait a second, from Jumanji stance while running, but you can't run in Jumanji stance. He doesn't want to run, he'll dash. He won't dash back. Jumanji stance blows. I hate not being able to move. So it's not running, it's like dashing, and it's you somehow have to time it mid-dash. Kage, you're fun to play for, but your command training shows me you have a lot of moves I hate. Timing on these. Takes like a half step and then magically does it. Why did they make the timing such a pain in the butt? This is stupid. It's not hard inputs to do, but the timing is not. I mean, I can watch this demo over and over, but it's not telling me when he does the inputs. He does this hop forward, which isn't normal, so he must have done a kick before that. Unless. See, he doesn't. Is he doing... I wonder if he's already doing the move while he's going into Jumanji stance? Screw it. Kage, your move list kind of blows. You have a lot of... I mean, he's already got a ton of moves. Does he really need these annoying moves? I'm just gonna ignore them in actual combat. Oh, that was forward. Oh my gosh, Kage. Why did you have to be this beastly commands list? Oh, that's from behind, so it doesn't... Get up. Oh, is it gonna make me combo that at some point? Probably. Oh, here it is. So I never knew how to do this. Well, when do you do the second input? That's always the question. Probably right away. You're not going to show me timing. So... almost right away, after he flings him, it goes into that animation, so he must have done it by then. So probably as fast as possible. Yep. Well, that's not that hard then, because you just do it. 60 damage, yeah, that's a lot. That's pretty good, and that's just off a back throw. See, I didn't really want to know how to do that move because it's kind of unfair. I mean, 60 damage off a throw is ridiculous, but that's easy to do. There's no timing trick to it, you just do both of the moves immediately. And they're both easy. I mean, it's just back punch guard like you would do a normal back throw, and then up punch guard. And that gets you a fresh 60 damage. Well, that was 50 damage. I guess it's not. I guess it's not actually that big a deal. What? It didn't. Oh, it didn't place me for this. It's just, what kind of service is that? Oh, I hate those. Well, stop looking at me. Don't look at me! Oh, well, I guess it didn't matter. I hate those so much. Hold it facing away and crouching. Huh, well that's weird. Oh, he's got to throw from Jumanji stance. Oh, not from behind though, I guess. What? Well, I'm pushing it. Pushing punch guard. I'm in Jumanji stance. What more do you need? I guess you have to be way far back. Oh, why? Okay. Oh, God, reversals. R buttons. I can't do. I mean, you have to do the right motion. Some characters have a move that's like a universal parry, which will stop all. See, now this is more my. So I guess that's why you want to be in Jumanji stance if you're big on reversal. I don't even have time to get into. Stop it. So any hit knocks me out of Jumanji stance. Wait. Well, am I supposed to hit punch here? You can't tell, but I hate reversals. Back off, I'm trying to get into my stance. So much for the timing advice from the advice thingy. Ah. This is such a failure. No, I don't want to do any of these. Nope. Now in Final Showdown you can jump with the guard button, and in fact to do certain jump attacks you have to jump with the guard button, but before Final Showdown you can't jump with the guard button. It's just weird. That bothers me that they made that late change. It's not Virtua Fighter 4's problem, of course. Oh, he's supposed to be down. I guess that's not mid-range. Is that far range? That's pretty far range. Okay, so how long is long range? Well, jeez. Oh wait, let's see this again. So he high kicks him, dashes back twice, once? Hard to tell. It's like he does a half dash after the first dash. Watch, dash, and then what is that? Alright, well I'm going to try one dash. Let's see how that goes. Oh, that's a kick. Great. No. I might need a kick. Well, hooray! Okay. Oh, I don't care about this stuff. Oh, except that. So you can... I found that in 5, and the range on that is just ridiculous. Oops. It's a pretty ridiculous throw. Okay, this is another timing thing. I don't know. Oh, so you hit punch to pull out of it. Hey, how? You don't have to super specialize in Kage to get this stuff down. At least I would. Okay. Is that it? I guess that's it. Thanks for letting me know. And wait, it isn't? But no, it is. Because the wall throw is always the last thing. Well, that was terrible. I never want to do that again. The unfortunate thing is that I think it saves which ones you completed, so now forevermore I come and look at this, it'll tell me which ones I haven't done. But, I'm beyond caring. Those moves suck. Well, wait. Okay. So, there were some moves I actually liked. Let's see, forward, guard kick, forward, no, down-forward punch, down-forward punch kick. Oh. That was it, down-forward punch kick, down-forward kick guard, and then another kick if we get the timing right. I think. Maybe there wasn't. I guess there wasn't. So down forward kick guard. Forward kick guard. There was some punch kick move that I liked. Oh, that's a silly one. Well, he's got the forward kick slide kick, which is in 5 is deadly, and the final showdown. Don't like Jumanji stance. Forward punch kick. Oh, where did forward punch kick go? Oh, he's got the uppercut, but now I hate the uppercut, so forget it. Just gonna be vindictive. Like, oh, down forward punch is that huge float. That's right. Okay, no, I want to do it myself. Stop. All right. Down back punch. Stop it. Yeah, the slide thing. That was easy to do. He doesn't have a sweep. That was cool. Yeah, their demonstration doesn't connect though. Oh yeah, back. Whoa. I remember doing that one. One punch kick I think was. Oh yeah. Yeah, that's it. It only does 20 damage. Is that right? Maybe that's singly, I guess. And again, though, you could just do. What was it? Down forward guard kick. Not having to bother with that. I don't know. It's down forward guard kicks easier. Oh, forward punch kick, That was silly. Oh, forward cartwheel. So it's just forward kick guard. Yeah, I forgot. I like that one. That's good. So kick guard moves are pretty good. Oh yeah. Jeez. Forward, all 3 buttons. Oh man. Okay, then we got into the crummy part. I hate all of these, more or less. I hate Jumanji stance, I hate everything. Everything is terrible. And there's that thing, which I won't worry about. It does 10 more damage, I guess. I mean, I should worry about it. It's just a back throw and then up. Alright, well, I want to get out of here. I hate it when training turns out everything's going fine, we're all having fun, and then you start giving me moves with ridiculous timing quirks. And in 4, they don't have a thing that shows you the timing, so you can't tell when that. You can watch the demo, but you can't really tell when they're hitting the inputs. Whereas in 5, they realized, yeah, if we're gonna have moves with fiddly timing like this, we better show when they're doing the inputs. Oh, yeah. Anyway, do I want to use this or the armor? I do like the weird sleeves, but well, one thing is in Kumite, when you rank up, you sometimes unlock colors, and if you're in the latest color default set, you will automatically switch to the new color you just unlocked, which is pretty cool. Oh, that's fun, I guess. Oh yeah, I gave him some sort of mixed coloration for his armor also. Oh no, I hit the wrong button. Triangle, get me out. Oh, it's stuck. Wait, I already, oh. You can't see it from this view, and I don't have a analog stick to rotate it, so. Well, I fought, the last time I did Kumite, I fought in the armor. Oh shoot, now I want to see. Copper and pink was the last color I unlocked. Kind of a gross color. I don't know how many colors there are. Oh my gosh. This is a weird color. It looks better with the pants though. So do I do that, or do I do... And that plate over his belt is kind of freaking me out. Oh, this brownish green isn't great either. Why do they give you the cool moves early? Or the cool moves, the cool colors early? Well, maybe it's not that bad once you stop mixing it with purple. Kind of a nice apple-y, greenish yellow. Yeah, let's do this. Alright, well, I think I'm gonna get my buns handed to me for a while because, well, I'm always out of it after command training because it's so abstract. And I actually have to remember how to fight. I've just done that from the start. And now I'm so confused. I'm so messed up with all those moves I hated and trouble remembering moves I liked. Oh boy, this is gonna be messy. At least when you're in the Q ranks, you can't actually lose rank, so if I lose a bunch of matches, it just means I'll be stuck at 0 in terms of getting a rank match. Well, this is probably not going to go well. Let me get far away so I can do all 3 buttons. Oh, what? Okay. Oh no! No, you got close. Back up. Ah! Okay, I can do this. Oh my gosh, this just breaks the animation. You can do it in his face, and it'll just shove him back like 30 feet. Oh, but he gets up so fast. Okay. That's not really helping, I guess. What was the down forward punch kick? No, down forward kick guard. So you can't pull up a command list while you're fighting in 4, so I'm gonna lose a bunch of matches trying to remember this stuff. Ah, down forward kick guard. Oh. And there's forward kick. Oh. Yeah, and it is, well, that's the thing in 4 that's different than 5. In 5, the AI is kind of less in your face. They changed this in Final Showdown, but in 5 vanilla, you could back away a lot, and so kind of spam these far away moves. Whereas in 4, they'll chase you down pretty well. Also in Final Showdown, they will. So it's already in my face again. That's not going right. But kick guard works from down forward kick guard works from close range. Oh my gosh, I won. I wasn't even doing the moves I actually wanted to do. All the range on that is sick. Except you do land backwards, which could be a problem. Oh shoot. Yeah, down forward kick guard is nasty. So, forget those other long-range moves. Were there any other non-ridiculous long-range moves that I liked? Well, back kick, I think, was good.
What are you doing?
This Neptune? Oh, bring it on. Oh. Ow, bring it on hurts. Ow. Oh no. Can you shove people out of the ring with that? I can't seem to do it. You'd think you could. Maybe it doesn't let you do it when you're close to the edge of this. Oh man. I probably just was sneaking it up. Oh, see, it puts you back up right in their face. You can't input it. See, this is where I get obsessed doing stupid moves. That was a bad move. Alright, I better just forget everything I learned in command training aside from down forward command guard, or kick guard. There was another kick move though. Well, there was one that was a flip kick combo, but it was forward kick. Can I just fight blackjack? Forward kick. Whoop. That's the rising knee. Oh, my input was not inputting. Oh, shoot. Well, I ate that while I was trying to do some ridiculous forward move. I'm not dead. I'll be darned. I didn't. Oh, it's because that little punch to the gut of his doesn't actually do that much damage. Oh yeah, all 3 buttons back. That'll get me range. Oh, get back! No, why was I posing? What move was that? I didn't do that in command training. Get back. Okay. Oh! That's ridiculous. The whole thing was ridiculous. Oh, okay. Well, this is, I mean, if I could really actually, I love how he just disappears off the screen as he crouches. If I could really get his crazy movement commands down, you could just be all over the, what am I trying to say? All over the stage. It's just ridiculously mobile, but I don't have it all down that well. Oh, that was it. Forward, kick, guard. That's... Yeah, torpedo. Oh, shoot. Okay. Oh, cartwheels, forward kick guard. So those were 2 moves that I was trying to remember. That I'd forgotten I was trying to remember. Oh, can't block cartwheel. Come on. Come on, what's cartwheel? Oh, come on. Oh, not that stance. Oh, wow, she kicked me from behind out of torpedo. Impossible, I say. Well, okay. How about down forward kick guard? Got a little of that. Oh no. Ugh. Trying to do other stuff and didn't work. Hiding guard. Oh, I think she's aware of me spamming down forward kick guard now. Ow! Well, if you need a hit, forward kick is a decent bet. Especially if you've got a little range. Oh, nope. Oh, I kind of comboed that off the fence. Look at me. So you can't block that crouching. He's not crouching there. To sell. Oh, you can't. What just happened? Just kick. Well, no rank matches. Whoa! Okay. Alright, who's it gonna give me? Oh no, why? Why this jerk? Why Spy Boy? Because it doesn't want me to win, that's why. What? Okay, that wasn't too bad. Man, those seagulls are going nuts back there. Oh! down forward punch. Aw, crumbs. Yes, down forward punch. Oh, no. Oh my gosh, the range on down forward punch. Okay, it's not that good. It's still too many moves. Too many good moves. I think there are all those terrible moves as well. Like, why did they give him all those terrible moves when he's got plenty perfectly good moves? So many moves. Ah. Oh man, I just got... See, the problem is if I have too many moves in my head, I just go through like a flow chart of just spamming moves like this. And I'm not doing anything intelligent. Well, that's not different than normal. Oh. But I'm not taking the fight as it comes, so I blew my rank match, and I'm never gonna rank up. This is the problem with doing command training. I should never have done command training. Give him a low ranker because I'm back to square one in terms of ranking up, I bet. Oh, she can block the... Oh, come on. Jeez. That was pretty good. Punches, right? No, don't do punches. Ah, jeez. What was that? I'm trying to throw her. It's not working. Ooh. In my face already. Think this is too good and for just flailed away at her and I got lucky, I guess. Well, I don't think I'm gonna rank up tonight. It's late. I gotta hit the road. Kage has too many awesome moves. Oh no. Roadkill. Kage has too many sweet moves, and I'm currently just... I can't sort them out in my head yet. It's not my nitwit. See, now I was trying to do down forward kick, but it wouldn't have any of it. Roadkill is oh, she's for it. Damn. Ooh. Oh, shit. Oh, shoot. actually do that much damage, though. Oh no! Jeez! Well, I've just been wrangled. Oh my gosh. She went into Flamingo, and for some reason whenever Sarah goes into Flamingo, I'm always trying to throw them, and it never works. I can't do it, she's too fast. I shouldn't have done Kage's command training. It's too confusing now. I'm not even remembering, I'm not even thinking about all the moves I couldn't do, I'm just thinking about the moves that I liked. And there's too many of them. The moves that actually do work, but you have to pick and choose your moment, of course. Oh, Ah! Wow. Was I trying to spam throw that whole time? Boof. It's a ridiculous jump attack. Yeah, up punch kick. Oh no. Hi. No. Oh! Losing the camera, everything's going wrong. So up punch kick was wreaking some havoc there. Let's see how much more craziness I can do with that. Well, I'll be gosh darn. Okay. Oh no, Lei-Fei. Evil monk. He is evil in the story, so... Oh, I did the Captain Kirk style move on him. Oh, what am I doing? Why won't... Up punch kick, come on. Okay, so that's a problem. Oh, he blocked it. I hate Lei-Fei so bad. Oh, Eagle, come on. What? How can I get this guy? He keeps leaning back, his stances. Everything on me, it's just unloading. Can't throw him, can't do anything. Oh gosh. Can't think with this Lei-Fei doing his katas in my face. I'm so mad at you. Ready, go! Oh, that was fun. Uh-oh. What? That's like a deflection. Oh no! Why was I just standing there? Alright, I think that's gonna be as far as I get tonight. VF1 model will have to wait. Unless, well, if I can win a couple more matches, I might get a quick rank match. If I lose, it's game over. Ranking match.
Ready? Fight one. Ready?
Read it again. Okay. What was the? Oh, that's cool. 4-4 guard kick is a torpedo. There we go.
Fight two. Ready? Go!
Oh, that's right. There's different. Oh shoot! I thought she was gonna kill me. There were different inputs for different ranges. No, there weren't. That's not right. There's that down attack. That's what I'm thinking of. Shit, I was trying to throw. How did I roll? So messy. It was kind of scary timing how the camera was going towards his hands and his staring eyes. Oh, can I? Oh no. Oh no. Oh, that, wow.
Ready, go!
I should have stood there blocking. Jeez. Just watch my health melt away as I flail.
Ready, go!
Ah, he's got a float too. Why didn't he roll backwards? No, no, wow. You can't do back all three buttons reliably, so I just totally whiffed it in the worst possible way. Okay, he's on all my tricks apparently. Ow.
Ready, go!
I should really stop doing stupid stuff. I'm dead. Well, that's it. I started goofing off in that match and I didn't recover. Well, I ranked up once, but Too many moves, Kage. Why did you... Oh my gosh, and this is only Virtua Fighter 4.
Over.
He's got way more moves in 5 in the final showdown. Oh, that was terrible. Oh, man. Well, yeah, I regret doing Kage's command training. Granted, I found a couple moves that are cool, but it overloaded my brain. Oh my gosh, Kage. Alright, let me rustle around here. Next character, if my brain can recover, is Lao in Virtua Fighter 4. His command training and attempted Kumite. Hopefully he doesn't have as many crazy moves as Kage. I mean, and I don't even like all those stance moves, but even just ignoring those, it's just so many moves I like. I can't keep them straight in my head. So like in that whole wolf fight, I was just sitting there trying to remember which moves I was forgetting, basically, instead of actually paying attention properly. Oh, Kage might just be too complicated a character for me. I mean, he's got all these cool moves, and they're not individually hard to do. At least the ones I like. I mean, there were those ones I couldn't do in training, which, oh my boy. I mean, that's what really fried my brain was like 3 or so moves with the timings that just, well, I gotta recover from this and get back to playing the Kage I like. Not gotta get that other stuff out of my head. Arrgh. I should go back and watch the footage of my previous play with Kage and remember what I was doing in those innocent days before I knew command training with him. Alrighty, well, more Virtua Fighter 4 coming up because Lao is the next VF character that I'm gonna try to stuff their command training into my head without just short-circuiting everything, but no promises. So thanks for watching this brain buster, and if you want more of that, well, catch me next time.